Hey you guys. You know what? I'm gonna move this, I think. I'm gonna turn around. That's better. Hi Vanessa. I'm trying to find a good spot because now that I have my new cubbies in here, I moved some things around. I'm gonna show you guys my mobile office I'm putting back together after getting caught Scentsy naked the other day, or a couple weeks ago. I'm finally putting it all back together. So I'm gonna grab all my stuff and then I will show you guys what I'm doing with it. All right, I'm gonna have to sit. And I'm gonna have to, All right, I'm gonna put this down for just a second, you guys. So don't think that I left or anything. I didn't leave. But I'm gonna use my stand, so I just gotta snap it on here really quick. All right. There, okay. That should work. And I will sit and I will show you guys. See my new cubbies? Ta-da! I don't know what to put where in them yet, but they will be housing all of the stuff that is currently all over my office. So, all right. So mobile office. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. So your mobile office should be an extension of your home office. So whatever you use for your business on a regular basis should be in your mobile office, with the exception of wax. Especially in the summer, regardless of where you live, especially in the South, but even if you live up north, like we're in Michigan, but it still gets 80, 90 degrees, you do not want to have wax in your car, okay? So with the exception of wax, you should have basically anything that you use for your business should be in your mobile office, because you don't want to be like me and get caught empty-handed and Scentsy naked when someone wants a catalog and you don't have any with you, okay? It's embarrassing and it's sad because, you know, that's a potential opportunity for either a teammate or a hostess or an order, and I had nothing. So I'm redoing my mobile office and it's going right into my car when I'm done with this. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm putting in it. So my mom actually bought me this bag. This is not what I was going to use, but she didn't buy it for me, but she bought it because she's a bargain hunter and she didn't have a use for it. So she got it at Goodwill, and it's like kind of like a craft bag. It's got like hard sides on it, kind of like cardboard in there. And then it's pretty deep, you can see, and it's got cute pink polka dots. And this is what the inside looks like, okay? And I'm going to show you everything that I've got in there. I was going to use a like a zip top 31 bag, which I might still do. I might switch it. I don't know. I just got this one, so I need to see if it's going to work, okay? It looks like it's going to work. I like that it's got hard sides. So in my bag, I have, well, let me show you in the front because I'm not going to take everything out just yet. In the front, it's got these little pen holders, but none of my pens fit in there. So I might just stick a couple pens. Hold on. That's a good idea, actually. I'm just going to grab a couple of these like regular Papermate pens and stick them in there, because I also am going to put Post-it notes in there so that I have something to collect people's info on. I didn't have those in there yet. And then in this little pouch right here, I have my pens. So I have my personalized ones from the Scentsy Success store, and then I don't know if we still have these in there or not, but just these little Scentsy ones. But I always like to have something that's got Scentsy on it in there. If it's branded with your info, even better. And then on the bottom, there's this long zipper pouch, and I put light bulbs in there. So I have 3 of each size in there. I may stick a bag with some more in there, because that's usually what'll happen is if I drop something off to someone, they'll be like, oh, I need a light bulb or whatever. So it's good to have light bulbs in there for sure. So I have light bulbs in the bottom, pens in the top, I'm going to put my little sticky notes in there as well. And then inside, let me pull everything out, and then I'll show you what everything is. So I have this little organizer thingy, which I ordered from, and this is Clever Container. I don't even know if Clever Container is still around, honestly. I ordered it from someone's party, and I was using it to hold scent circles, but I thought this was a perfect thing to use to hold all my goodies. So it's got little pockets on the outside. There's not a ton of things that'll fit in there. I guess I could put a room spray in there, but it fit inside. So I put some lotion, body wash, lotion, hand cream samples in the outside pockets. And then inside I have a thing of business cards, and I just did that so that they don't get bent up. I have these little Rubbermaid or whatever boxes, so I put it in there so they don't get bent. I am going to put a scent pack in there so that it smells nice. I got that idea from, I don't remember who, Heather Gorsuch or Melissa Gratz, one of the two. Gave me that idea. So I'm going to put a scent pack in there. But then I've got all of the products that we offer, all of the scent products that we offer except for wax. So I put in a room spray, I put in some pods, I put in a car bar and a circle and a travel tin and a scent pack. Just for examples, or if I run into somebody, or if I get like super amazing good service at a restaurant or somewhere, I can gift them something. And then I also have some more scent circles ready to go as well for thank yous and stuff like that. I just stuck my older business cards back up in the back, and then I put this little label on here. Steffi Malbrough created these. It says "Save the trees and try some Scentsy." So I can upload that if you guys want it in the group, but I just stuck some of those on there. So I've got like 6 scent circles plus one of each product. I've got a couple cotton cleanups in there, and then I have a couple laundry samples and whiff samples in there as well. Okay, so I tried to stick kind of one of everything in there. Good to have on hand just in case. Okay, Allie, I will upload the sticker. If I don't do it today, please remind me because my brain sucks, okay? And I oftentimes forget things. Now, so that's what I have in there for kind of product samples and stuff like that. Remember, don't put wax in there. You don't want it to melt all over your car. You don't want it to melt all over your cool mobile office bag or bin or box or whatever you're using, so don't put wax in there. I didn't even put wax felt samples in there, partially because I don't have a whole lot made, but I just don't know. I don't know if I want to keep those in the car. Maybe in the winter I'll throw some in there, but I didn't for right now. So the next thing I have in there are for people who maybe I talk to somewhere and they want to possibly order something, or if they ask if I have a catalog on hand. I'm not going to give them a catalog because I don't know them. I don't know if they're really going to order, and I don't want to give them something that's going to cost me a whole bunch of money if they're not even going to order. So what I did is I put together these. They're little packets. I'm going to show you exactly what's in them. And these are going to be for people that just say, you know, I might talk to you about Scentsy and they might say, oh, I used to have a consultant and she doesn't sell anymore. Do you have a catalog on hand or a business card? I will give them one of these, okay? So it is a product list, which I just tri-folded. It is an order form that I folded in half so that they've got something right there to order, right on, and they can text it to me, or if we, you know, meet up or whatever. I put a rub and sniff sticker on there because I'm not putting a sample in with it because it's summertime still and it's hot. But I want this to smell, or them to have the opportunity to smell something. So I put a rub and sniff sticker down there at the bottom in the plain area where there's no shipping info anymore. And then I put in a host join brochure and my story rack card. Okay, I put that in every single thing that leaves my hands because you never know who your next team member or hostess is going to be, right? So I just stick everything in there, and then I take my business card. I take my business card, and then I just staple everything together. I was going to paper clip them, but since they're going in this bag, I don't want the paper clips to come off and lose one of the pieces before I give it to somebody. So I am stapling it to the very top, okay? So that looks like this. I'm still working on more, but these are the ones I have in there right now. I think I have 10 in there right now. but I'm going to continue to put more in there as well. And these are great to just have ready to go. You know, this might actually turn into what I do at events too, because I use the product sheets at events. And this way they're kind of getting everything in one package and it's all together, so you don't run the risk of them losing something. Okay. So I have that. And then I have opportunity packets, which I've been admittedly not the greatest about having ready to go at all times. I will put them together and then I will give them out, and then I don't put any more together until somebody asks for one, and then I put a whole bunch more together, which is not the way it should be done. We should have them ready at all times. We should be offering the opportunity up at every opportunity we have to offer the opportunity to other people. So I made up, I think I have 8 made so far, opportunity packets that are going into my mobile office. That means if I'm talking to somebody out in public about Scentsy and they either bring up the thought of maybe being interested in the opportunity or even just in hosting, I'm going to give them one of these packets, okay? So this is where I'm spending a little bit more money because I think there's more potential there. So it looks like this. I have it in a cello envelope, and I can upload all of the links. I don't remember where. These might be from Scentsy Success. I've had them forever. But I put them all in these clear cello envelopes, so they're sealed. Nothing's going to fall out, and this is what is inside. I did put a catalog in. You could choose to do a showcase brochure too if you don't want to do a catalog. It is labeled with my story, my label and my story on the back. You could use anything. You could use catalog, brochure, or product list. Totally up to you. You're still giving them info, right? I also have in there a host join brochure labeled with my info, my story rat card. You guys, if you haven't created, if you haven't written up your Scentsy story yet, it doesn't matter if you're brand new. You already have a story about why you started, what's so special about Scentsy, what makes you stay, what your favorite things are about being a consultant. You should write something up. It doesn't have to be on a fancy rat card. I mean, this isn't fancy by any means. I did this in Canva, I believe, and I printed it on Vistaprint, but you could totally print it on cardstock from your own computer, okay? It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. But people are into personal experiences. This is going to hit home for people more than this is. This is going to give them the nuts and bolts. This is going to talk about compensation. This is going to talk about benefits, but this is going to give them a real personal experience, and that's what connects you with another person, okay? So I'm putting both of those in there. Somebody's making crazy noises out there. I don't know what's going on. I'm also putting this in, which is top 10 reasons to join Scentsy. Somebody in the director's page actually created one of these that's almost identical and uploaded it. And I just went into Canva and recreated it. Made a couple little tweaks here and there, but it's basically her design. I just recreated it myself, added my info at the bottom. It's just a cuter version of the top 10 reasons that we have in Workstation that you print out on a full sheet paper. It's kind of boring. It's very, you know, it's just a plain piece of paper with a bunch of stuff listed. So this is just a little bit more fun, catches their eye, and it's smaller. So it's not something that they're going to feel like they have a whole bunch of stuff to read. So I just printed it out on cardstock on my computer. I can upload that as well, and I'll upload a blank copy without my info. I'm putting a scent circle in there. Again, it's got one of my older business cards underneath there just because I'm trying to get rid of them. One of my newer business cards, which I really shouldn't be using yet because I still have to get rid of those stinking ones with the that you put the sticker on, but I didn't have them in my office. They're in the other room, so I used one of these. So business card, and what's the matter?
I'm hungry.
Okay, go get a snack. I'll be done in a minute. And then I put in one of these. I'm going to show you guys. Some of you might have seen these before. This is just a little square card. It's kind of like a pull tab. I have 3 different boxes of them. I got them off of Amazon, but they're cool because they're flat. Some of you guys might have gotten these from me before. I like to send them out in Happy Mail sometimes, but it's basically like a pull tab. And I'll open one up. I don't know why I didn't just open the one up I had, but they come in a little box like this. This is Believe. They have one that's Happy, and they have one that's Smile. They might have others, I'm not so sure. But you can write a little note on the back of it if you want to. But it's basically a pull tab. You pull it open, and it has a little sentiment in this. This one says, faith is the daring of the soul to go farther than it can see. It's just something little extra that I like that I stuck in there for them. Okay, something a little bit more personal instead of all about Scentsy, right? So I stuck one of those in there too. So then I just package it all up in this cutesy cello envelope, and I'm going to put one of the Join My Team for $99 stickers on the back to hold it shut. And I've got a whole bunch of those ready to go. So you have to be prepared. Don't think that, Allie, yeah, these are from Amazon. I can link these as well. I think they were like, I got the 3-pack, and I want to say they were like $16, but you get 50 of, or you get 30 of them in each box. And I think you can buy the boxes individually too. But I just like them because they're cute. I'll stick them in people's thank you packages sometimes too. Just something a little bit different. And it's flat, so it sends with one stamp. That's always nice too. So we have to be prepared, you guys. I, fully admitted a couple weeks ago that I got caught Scentsy naked, and I felt like a jerk, right? My customer said she needed another catalog. I was dropping off an order, and she was like, do you have... Okay, so here's what happened. I dropped off her big order, and then her party order, and then one of the things from her party order was still sitting on my desk. So I came home, took everything else out of my car because she had returned a pouch which had catalogs in it. She had returned the pouch, so I brought that in the house, got the other item that I had forgotten to deliver, and took it back up to her office. And so all that was in it was the one item. And I didn't have catalogs because I had taken my pouch back out of the car because it had wax in it. And so she said, can I grab another catalog? And I was like, I don't have any on me. So I stuck one in the mail to her because I wasn't able to go back up to the office. I stuck it in the mail to her. So I did get her one, but I felt like such a jerk. And it's like, we preach it all the time, be prepared, and I wasn't prepared, and I felt silly, and it sucked. Luckily, it was a really good customer of mine, and she understood, and it wasn't a big deal, but, if that was somebody that I had never met before, or somebody that was interested in the opportunity, and I was caught, like, with a deer in headlights, it would have been super, super embarrassing. So I'm making sure that I'm prepared going into the fall season. I'm really hustling this fall, and so I am doing all of the things that I know I should be doing that maybe I haven't been doing, and that's why I want to share them with you guys too, because it is really important to be prepared at all times. I do keep some things in my purse as well. I don't have a huge purse, but I do keep some things in my purse. I keep some scent circles because I always put those with my bill at the restaurant if we go to a restaurant. But I am going to put a couple of these in my purse too. I'm going to fold them probably a little bit differently. And I have some smaller cello bags, and I'm going to stick them in there so that they don't get all, banged up and stuff in my purse. But I'm going to do some of those. And then... I don't know. I have to figure something out for opportunity packets, unless I just leave them in my car and tell people I'll go get them. I would like to have them on me at all times. I just need a bigger bag. That's all there is to it, right? So, you guys, that's what I've got. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you create, if you haven't done so already, please create a mobile office. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be in a grocery bag. It really doesn't matter. It can be a grocery bag. It can be a Scentsy box that you've got from an order. Just stick it all in there and put it in the back seat or stick it in the trunk. Mine is going to go in the back of the van. And just be ready to go. Be ready at all times because you never know when your next opportunity is going to come around, whether it be for an order, a hostess, or a teammate, and you don't want to get caught like I did with nothing on hand and looking like a fool, right? Ooh, good idea, Tara. See, I don't usually do that, but that's a really good idea. Tara said she staples a product list to her scent circle when she leaves it. That's a really good idea. I think I'm going to start doing that too. That way they have even more info. I like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys, I am going to let you go, and then I will, yeah, Allie, you could absolutely cover up the shipping info. I thought I had, I do. On the old order forms, I have a couple left. I'm just tossing, but yeah, you totally could just cover up that shipping info with the rub and sniff sticker. Good idea. Love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to finish putting this all together and get it into my office. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. I will link, I don't remember what you guys asked me to link, but I'll go back through the comments and I'll look and I will link it all for you guys so that you have, the stickers from the circles and the top 10 reasons to join. I will link that and the cello bags I think that's all. Oh, and the little cards. So I'll link it all so that you guys have access to it. And I would love to see, your mobile offices too once you put them together. I always like getting different ideas from other people, and I think that it helps us all when we've got a whole bunch of different options. Yours doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't need to look like Tara's. It doesn't need to look like anybody else's. We've all got what works for us. As long as it's something and you're prepared, then you're going to be in good shape. All right, guys, have a great Friday, and I'm going to set up something probably for Sunday evening to talk about the incentive. So be on the lookout for that. I have a whole list of things that I need to get done today for Scentsy, so that's definitely on my list. So if you guys have questions or anything, let me know. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.